Dearest Hick, I have so much to tell you about these last few years. It's been over 10 years now since Franklin passed, but I've kept so busy I hardly notice he's gone. I wonder what he would think of me pursuing politics, rather than being a grandmother to our 29 grandchildren. I'd like to think he'd approve of me working to make a better world for them, but I'll admit I've gotten much more done these past years without having to hear out his opinion. I've traveled to the Soviet Union to meet Nikita Khrushchev, leader of the Communist Party. If we ever hope to correct certain wrong impressions, we can do it only by contact with each other. Mr. Khrushchev was quick to let me know the fondness he and his country hold for my late husband, and maybe that could be a bridge for us to help bring democracy there. I haven't just been pursuing international politics, though. I am still, as always, very interested in advancing civil rights in this country. I visited Highlander Folk School in Tennessee to speak to a crowd on this issue. I was peppered by mailed threats from the KKK, but as you know, men in their bedsheets have rarely ever bothered me. I spoke about voting rights and voter education. Only until we as a country can have equality will we be able to call ourselves leaders of the free world. I must tell you how pleased I was to be able to present Reverend King with our Distinguished Service Award at our annual Roosevelt Day dinner. He's truly a man I believe will change this nation for the better. President Kennedy is officially sponsoring us this year. I hope we can help foster ideas that will help take this country further into the frontier of progress. Speaking of the President, I was honored myself when he invited me to the White House. He reappointed me as chair of the President's Commission on Women. I couldn't have been happier. The world of the future is truly ours to make, and being head of this committee will give me more power to make that happen. From this position, I can monitor and help my fellows fight for civil rights. I can also lead inquiries into the administration of justice and the freedom of struggle. It shocks me sometimes to think of all the things I've accomplished these last 6 years. Part of me is grateful, and part of me wishes I had more time. I've been diagnosed with tuberculosis. The doctor thinks I contracted it during our times helping the most destitute of this country. I have no doubt he's right, but I don't think I'd go back and change what we did ever. I've outlived my husband now by 17 years. I've even outlived my first son. So despite my doctor's wishes, I've come home to Manhattan to die in peace in my own bed. All I ask, Hick, is you go on living and fighting for what we've tried to accomplish over these many years.